I found out my girlfriend was cheating on me because she accidentally sent me a message that was never meant for me. At first, I honestly thought it was just a weird mistake. For context, we had been together for almost 4 years. Her name was Megan, and for most of that time, I thought we had a pretty solid relationship. We met in college, moved into an apartment together after graduation, and even talked about getting engaged someday. Nothing about our relationship seemed suspicious. At least not until that night. I was sitting on the couch watching TV when my phone buzzed. It was a message from Megan. She was supposed to be at dinner with some coworkers. The message said, "Last night was amazing, I can't stop thinking about you." At first I smiled, I thought it was sweet. But then I noticed something. My name wasn't in the message. And right after that text, another one popped up. "Wait, that wasn't meant for you." My stomach dropped. I didn't even know what to say, my hands were shaking while I stared at the screen. So I asked the most obvious question. "Who was it meant for?" She didn't reply for almost 10 minutes. Those 10 minutes felt like the longest of my life. When she finally responded, she tried to laugh it off. She said it was just a joke she sent to one of her friends. But something about the way she was typing felt off. So instead of arguing over text, I decided to wait until she got home. When she walked through the door later that night, I could immediately tell she knew something was wrong. I showed her the messages. She tried to explain that it was just stupid flirting with a coworker and that it didn't mean anything. But the more she talked, the worse it sounded. Eventually, she admitted they had been texting for a few weeks. Then she admitted they had gone out for drinks a couple of times. And finally, she admitted they had slept together. More than once. I felt like my whole chest was collapsing. 4 years together, and she threw it away for some guy from her office. That night I told her I needed space, so she stayed at her friend's place. But here where things get interesting. About 2 weeks later, I got a message from a number I didn't recognize. It was from the guy. Apparently Megan had told him we broke up and that I was out of the picture. But somehow he had just found out that we were still technically living together when everything happened. He sent me a message saying he had no idea she had a boyfriend the entire time. At first I thought it was just some excuse. But then he sent screenshots. And that's when the real truth came out. She didn't just lie to me. She lied to him too. According to the messages, she told him that I was just her roommate and that our relationship had ended months earlier. So basically, she had been playing both of us at the same time. But the best part, he immediately broke things off with her when he found out the truth. A few days later, Megan tried calling me again, crying and saying she made a huge mistake. Apparently the guy she cheated with had completely blocked her. So now she had lost both of us. I didn't yell, I didn't argue. I just told her something simple. You didn't lose me because you cheated, you lost me because you thought you could lie to everyone and get away with it. That was the last conversation we ever had. Sometimes I still think about those 4 years we spent together. But part of me believes the truth probably would have come out eventually anyway. So now I'm curious. If you were in my position, would you have forgiven her?